Hi, welcome back to In the Garden. I'm with Jordan from Grange Co-op, and today we're talking about houseplants. Jordan, I know you kind of mentioned to me, I don't own any. So what are some things that, people who do own some or people who want to purchase some, what are some things they should look out for if they do make those purchases?
Sure. So if a houseplant collector enthusiast or someone into the hobby is going to go to their local garden center, they're probably going to be faced with a lot of options when it comes to pest control, organic, inorganic, sprays, granules, you name it. It's not a bad idea for the regular collector to be really engaged in checking their houseplant for pests, but when they find a pest, the question is, well, what do they use to treat them? The first thing before they just start grabbing product off the shelves is we really want to find out what that pest is. Highly recommend a magnifying glass with a light to be able to get a good look at that insect or that pest or whatever it is. Look for identifying features, number of legs, antenna, spots, a hard shell, any kind of distinguishing features. So common household pest might be for like spider mites are notorious for being hard to kill. You might have something more generic, like just general creepy crawly fungus gnats or something like that, and a more passive option like these sticky pads, or even using something like mosquito dunks that treat larval fungus gnats are a really good option.
And then if you do buy that tool, where are some places you could look on these plants, like under the leaves, like near the soil? Where do you look for those insects?
I mean, you do want to give an all-around look, but your most common places to find bugs are going to be on the underside of leaves and also in the crevices, usually where new leaves are coming out. Your new leaves are the most tender, so especially for things that are chewing and biting on your plants, that's usually where they're going to congregate.
With houseplants, do you need to bring them outside, or I know you could get some sunlight from the window, and you said it's inevitable that insects and bugs will get into your house, but is there something you could do to kind of mitigate that?
Sure. So when you're getting new houseplants, especially as an enthusiast, it's almost impossible to keep a sterile household. A good rule of thumb is to quarantine your plants for at least several weeks, so you can catch if they came in with a bug or something like that. But especially if you're bringing in a lot of new plants, you're trading with friends. If your houseplants go outside for the summer, like mine do, bringing them inside is also another time they're going to come in. It's not that you're a bad plant parent if they get a bug. It happens. But treating them sooner and catching those issues is going to prevent a lot of heartache later on.
I know you kind of mentioned, some possible dangers or overspraying, overusing. Is there anything people should look out for when they use any one of these products?
Always follow the manufacturer's instructions on the label. That's to be the safest when it comes to anything in your lawn and garden products.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Jordan, for that. And if you guys are interested in purchasing houseplants or learning more about how you can take care of them, you can go to our website at kittyrv.com where we'll have that information. Or go ahead and head over to a Grange Co-op where folks like Jordan could help get you the answers you need. Thank you for joining us for In the Garden.